You people are all cowards! Do you hear me? Cowards! Fine, flee! Flee, Ice Ice Outpost! See if I care! I can't believe them, guys. I just cannot believe them. Look at that huge crowd that just ran away because they thought that a dangerous animal escaped. As if. We didn't have any dangerous animal escape. It was actually just our sheep. It was literally like this sheep Emberlin right here. All of a sudden everybody was like, a dangerous animal! A dangerous animal has escaped! No, my friends, that was not the case. It was literally just our sheep. But alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Ice Ice Outpost, where we are doing our best to keep an eye on our little doll sheep as they are currently having lambs left, right, and center, and we are trying to raise those lambs into adults so we can go ahead and say goodbye to them when they are ready to be released into the wild. And that does mean that we might have to clip along a little faster than we normally do, because it turns out when these sheep are actually ready to mature and ready to go out in the wild is when they are closer to 5 years old. Can you believe that? 5 years old. I would not have thought that that is how long a doll sheep would be considered immature, because they're a prey animal, right? You would think that a prey animal would really want to put a lot of focus and emphasis into growing up as quickly as possible, because it's a dangerous world out there full of fangs and teeth and things that are going to chomp on your back leg. But no, apparently they're totally cool. Oh, they're totally cool with staying with their parents for a long time. Oh, hello, little one. All right, guys. I would like you all to welcome little Wolfie. I like to imagine that she actually has taken up the name Wolfie, just in defiance of the wolves that might try to eat her. And she is here at our newest of our shepherd's nooks, the Across Bridge Shepherd Nooks, named after Across, one of our amazing patrons. And we're going to try to build a bridge over here. I think that that would be really fun. At first I thought I wanted it to be like big and to arch up and go all over the place. But now I think I want it to kind of like start moving in at ground level and maybe just come up over some of the waterway. I think that would be a really cool way for people just to kind of like come and watch the doll sheep along the edge of the water and get a little bit of a peek into their little cave that they have back here. So we're going to try to work on that a little bit today, and we're also going to try to work on just getting past this challenge. I'm so nervous. I've been waiting for the doll sheep to grow up, and I really hope we'll be able to get to gold so we can add a golden sheep statue in our zoo crafting series as a little crossover. So I'm really hoping that can happen, but we probably are going to have to go a little quicker. Time passes when you're raising this many sheep, after all. A little quicker than I normally prefer, just to be able to keep up with all of them. And I do think that the first thing we're going to have to do today is actually go ahead and retire one of our oldest sheep, Emelina here. Even though she is gold level, because at 18, I feel like that's old enough for the sheep to retire, even if she's 3 stars, because she probably won't have another baby. And it'd probably be pretty good to go ahead and let her retire and let Ice Ice Outpost get some of that fame to them for being able to participate in this repopulation of the doll sheep efforts that are currently going on. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to release her to the wild. Before we do though, Emmeline, I will say thank you very much for your children, Ontario and Pendle, because they actually have been our gold quality sheep. And I do want to actually keep little Pendle now that I think about it. So let me come over here. Ah, he's about to grow up to an adult too, curses. But we could really use a backup gold doll sheep. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to rename Pendle after one of you guys using the random comments generator, pulling up comments from our previous videos. And he's going to be named Breen, after Morgan Bringar. Oh my gosh, or Brian, pardon me. Oh, that's such a cool name for him. I love it. All right. Well, his mom is good, especially since she just gave birth. She's probably not going to go ahead and live long enough to have another baby because it is about a year between the time that they give birth to when they're ready to have another baby. They can have 1 to 2 offspring at a time, so these doll sheep can indeed give birth to twins. And they usually gestate for about 6 months. They reproduce very, very easily, which is fantastic for us. So technically we could go ahead and try to keep her. Oh, but it looks like she's already gone. She snuck out on me while I wasn't looking. But Emmeline, okay, fine. Since she is indeed a gold sheep, and how long ago did she give birth to Pendle? Like quite a while ago, actually. Because if he's, or Brian, pardon me, because if he's about ready to turn into an adult at age 5, you know what? Actually, I think she probably is ready to retire then. So, Evelyn, thank you so much. We will keep your son, and hopefully he will have another wonderful herd of sheep that we can raise. And we're going to let her go ahead and retire happily. There we go. And that should bring us up for the fame of everything that we are trying to do here in Ice Ice Outpost to 15! Woo! At least we've managed to get 15 of our sheep adopted and ready to go. Oh, and we're not just about sheep around here either, friends, because we did have some new puppies. We did have the Glacier Wolf Pack actually welcome in 2 new puppies last time, and we're going to slip on in and try to find them now. Are they napping in here? Oh, the wolves really love to sleep under here. Look at all of them. I love that we have different colored coats now. One of the puppies! Yes! All right. And we're actually going to rename the little pups. Let's go ahead and slow down to spend some time with them really quickly. Again, after names that you guys have chosen. So this little guy is going to be Dark after the dark moon. Welcome to the wolf pack. You are already ready to go. Look at him. Little Dark is unfortunately infertile. So when he ages up, we'll probably go ahead and release him to the wild. So I'm going to put a little asterisk there so that I know to release him. Normally that's to keep the animal in a lot of our series, but for what we're doing right now, we'll know that that means he'll be good to release to the wild. Oh, look at him. He's getting a little drink. Oh my gosh. I love having this waterfall right here. This was fantastic, being able to just like set up their area and make it look as nice as it does. We will have normal Ice Ice Outpost episodes in the future when we're able to slow our adventures down and not quite so focused on just trying to get everybody to grow up. And Dark actually has a brother right over here who we're going to go ahead, and this is actually going to be, here we go. Oh, hey, Kayla. Thank you, Kayla. We're going to go ahead and name this little guy, how about Kay after you? I think that that's a pretty fun way to do it. All right, and Springbrocks, please stop. Please stop. Stop trying to interbreed. I'm going to adopt you out. Huh. We'll deal with the village goats in just a little bit. But every time we come into Planet Zoo, we really have to just like hone in and focus on the one thing we're going to try to take care of each time. Because otherwise, we just end up like running around in circles here. All right, so let's check on everyone. Has anyone grown up yet? I don't think so. We should have several of these babies aging up soon. Oh, protesters have arrived. For Ontario? Ontario, little dude, what's wrong? Why are you so unhappy? Oh, because you want more space? Aw, Ontario. Alright, maybe we need like a lamb pen or something. Alright, so these sheep want to have a little bit more space, and they feel like there's just too many of them right now. Let's actually really slow down so I can try to take care of that. Does that mean I can adopt any of them out? Emberlyn, can I? Nope. If we can't release them to the wild, that means that we bought them for cash, and they're part of our breeding efforts. Oh, we've got all these babies and nowhere to go. Maybe we should make a little lamb pen. That would be kind of cute, wouldn't it? Just to have a pen full of lambs that we tuck to the side. But trying it, where would we put it? Over here for now? I mean, eventually I want this to become a grizzly bear area. But you know what? That would be an easy way to be able to figure out where the sheep that we needed to release to the wild went. And it would make sense to actually put them to the side. Because in a lot of zoos, like when we went to the... Oh, Sophia, no! No, Sophia! Don't die of old age! Don't die of old age! You will taste the freedom of the wilds before you die of old age. Go, 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 go. Yes! Sophia did not die of old age. Sophia was traded out of the zoo instead. I am hoping... Did that count? I think that counted. All right, we were able to get her just in time, guys. And normally you would keep the lambs with their mothers, but in Planet Zoo they tend to be of an old enough age as soon as they're born, ironically enough, that they can eat all of the plant matter that they need. And in a lot of zoos where they actually will try to breed the animals to release to the wild, they will purposely keep those animals off exhibit so that they aren't really familiar with humans and they're more skittish of humans as they should be. Also, I think I heard something that is broken. Oi! Somebody has been very rude and has broken one of our habitat boards. We're gonna have to take care of so much of everything around here. Oh, Jenny, no! Call the vet! Jenny, you are not allowed to get everybody sick, please. Alright. So, yeah, let's actually make a little lamb pen. And I do want a grizzly bear in here eventually, but this will give us a chance to put down at least the fencing so that we can start thinking about what I want to have when we do have a grizzly bear over here. All right, let's put this over here. And then we're just gonna put the fencing right in the back here. There we go. Yeah, this will be fine. Just like have a little lamb pen. It'll be a little bit of a pain to move the lambs, but you know what? We could get a few more shepherds. I would love if we could have like sheepdogs. That would be really cute. We can get a few more people in here as like shepherds. All right, let's do glass for the rest of it. There we go. Excellent. And then we need a habitat gate somewhere. That ironically would be a good spot for the habitat gate, so I'm just gonna put it there. They can run through this mythical little transport spot. I don't mind. We'll just pretend they can walk around it. And then we'll make the path bigger over here. All right, what else would we need for the lambs? Well, we would definitely need a lamb expert. So let's get another one of our fantastic patrons in here just to take care of this exhibit. And this is going to be Christine. So this is going to be, oh, who is it? Mary, like what's the nursery rhyme with like Mary sitting down somewhere and taking care of, let me pause for just a second, and taking care of a sheep. Like a little lost lamb. What's that nursery rhyme? I can't believe I've forgotten it. But it's a nursery rhyme about a little sheep. So we're gonna call this Little Lost Lamb. There we go. Mary Mary quite contrary? No, maybe it's Bo Peep. Bo Peep! That's who it is! That's who I'm thinking about. So this is going to be, let's see. Little Lost Lamb locator. And there we go. Did I say Amy? I think I said Amy. Christine! No, I'm pretty sure I said Christine. And don't worry, Amy, you'll have your chance too, I promise. I may have said someone else entirely, and then I got distracted by little Bo Peep, which is not a good sign, but we'll manage. All right, so let's start getting some of these baby lambs moved over. And that way, at least when they grow up, we'll know, oh, this is the group that we were trying to go ahead and get old enough that when they become adults, everybody in here, if we see an adult, we know they're supposed to go ahead and be released to the wild, where they will hopefully repopulate a lot of places. There we go. Is that all of the babies over here? No, wow. We've got a lot of them over here. There we go. So we have a ton. We had 8 babies from one side, a whole bunch of babies from the other side. We're gonna go ahead and put in food troughs, of course. And then we might put in like a wild cave, because I'm pretty sure these little guys are going to need to like learn how to drink out of like a wild cave. And then I'm going to put down a spot for them to drink back here. Yes! Oh wait, Brian! No, Brian, I'm glad you're maturing, but curses, Brian. You're one of the ones we're keeping. So we're going to have to like keep Brian. All of the other little sheep need to go ahead and think about, oh, look at them! How cute! Okay, we need a mechanic who can reach this habitat. Oh, and they need some enrichment! Alright, let's get them some little sheep enrichment. Let's do a small barrel feeder. A couple of those. Then we'll do a tree. Look at all the lambs. All right, this is the way to do it because we have this special challenge. It's just gonna be easier if we can actually see where the lambs are. Oh my gosh. All right, so there's that. And then let's get some toy enrichment in here for them. And we can actually hide some of the toy enrichment like in the tree. I'm hoping. Well, let me, okay, I think that's too close to the food thing over there. Here we go. But now we can go ahead and hide this kind of in the tree so that they can go ahead and like scratch up against the tree and it'll feel a little bit more wild. They don't like the plants, but everything else makes them happy. And Brian even, you can go ahead and rule over this area just as like the protector of the babies for a while. I think that that is totally fine. There we go. So now that we've got a whole bunch of baby lambs in there, then any other little ones that are born, we will move over. Animal has escaped. Wait, what? Oh no! Wait, now we actually have a little lost lamb. Wait, where are you going? That's like outside the zoo. That's the forbidden zone. You can't go over there. Ontario, no. Okay, emergency capture, emergency capture. I have been outsmarted by an actual little lost lamb. I am so highly amused right now. All right. I wasn't paying attention. They literally, it's a good thing that I put lambs in here instead of putting in a bear, like, you know, was my original plan with this section. I think I would have discovered a problem having a grizzly bear in here, hopefully pretty quickly. All right, hopefully that fixes it. I can't believe we actually had like a little lost lamb. That's hilarious. All right. And we are going to need to allow one of the mechanics to actually be in this area too. So where are our mechanics? Lumberjack, glacier wilds, polar wilds. I'm going to have a wandering mechanic now. And we're going to add in, this is going to be, dun 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 dun. And now we have got Casil. Casil, you have been our patron for quite a while now. Thank you so freaking much. All right, I think we can go ahead and leave it on fast. And Casil, you're going to be our, let's see. I think you're going to be an expert skier. Why not? I've been playing a lot of that Sims 4 Snowy Escapes lately, so you can be our expert skier, Casil. There we go. Let me find your name to make sure I spell it again. Uh-oh. This is why I shouldn't look away from the list, friends. All right, well, I still remember. Let me mark you down as being in the Ice Outpost this month. Who knows what might happen for you next month, my friend. And we will make you a expert. And we'll train you up, don't worry. All right, somebody... Oh no, Christmas Joy died! No, we could have released her. We could have released her. And these snow leopards are actually fighting. Prince is actually wounded because his daughters are actually fighting him. So we're actually going to put his two girls into the trade center. Well, we're going to go ahead and put Silver Rose into the trade center. I'm so sad that we didn't get more time with Kyoko, but we're going to let Kyoko go. Well, she's really... Let's put her in the trade center too. Maybe I can make something happen there. And then the accounting business needs attention. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clear that out. There we go. And Christmas Joy! Oh, so sad. Oh, we have another lamb in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna move the lambs once again. I think we're still moving some lambs. Like the great lamb herding is still happening. And then we'll move this little one too. This is much easier to be able to try to keep track of everybody this way. If it's a lamb in here, we know that when it's an adult, except for the exception of Brian, who's watching over everybody, then there we go. Yeah, then we need to go ahead and release them to the wild. And also Hemison! Hemison's an adult! Yes! We can go ahead and release him to the wild. Victory! There's at least a couple of them now, my friends. So how can we see gold yet? Are we... we can't see gold, but Ice Outpost has gone ahead and claimed a new piece of fame with another 125 conservation credits, which is never really enough if you ask me. But hopefully, now that we have separated where all of the... Look at these lambs. Look at how many lambs we have. This has got to work somehow. Like, we have got to, this is gonna be the little lost lamb pen. This has got to like, work somehow. We've got all the lambs. We just need them to grow up. How many do we have in here? Like, we've got so many. We've got 14 little lambs who are already ready to go. They are ready to go off into the wild as soon as they age up. We just need to be able to get to that age up point. So hopefully we will manage to get there. And I love that this guy is just in charge of watching after all of them. That is so cool. Well, we're gonna spruce up the little lost lamb pen next time because I'm kind of in love with these guys. I always have loved the lambs, but putting a whole bunch of them together like this just makes them so freaking precious. I adore them. And there's little lost lamb locator Christine. We might even put some more paths down around here to make her job a lot easier. I have a feeling our keepers would love if they had more keeper stations, so we'll get that going too. And then, we'll try to get some of you guys in here as some of the animals, as some of the new businesses. Hopefully Prince will go ahead and, I'm sorry, Prince. We'll get him feeling better as soon as the vet can go over. I think we need another like vet station too. There's a lot going on. And hopefully we'll be able to complete this challenge in my time right now. I'm running out of time. So all we really need is for these lambs to grow up. Fingers crossed, friends. We're going to make this happen, and Ice Outpost is going to become famous and get themselves a, at least silver at this point, but hopefully golden, statue of a sheep in our zoo crafting world. So thank you guys so much for joining me. We've got lambs coming on in left, right, and center here. I hope we'll be able to take good care of them. If you guys could, do please leave a like for all those little lost lambs. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.